solve problems without looking on stage as though you said to your mate, what do I do now? These things can happen there. And if you get good at practicing them now without destroying the whole mood, then you'll be able to do it on the day. Do you understand why I want you to practice it now without talking? Yeah. So you can solve the problems by yourself. And in run-throughs, don't keep time anymore. Because if you keep doing it, the person beside you is going to need you to do it. And you won't be able to do it in the real thing. Everyone's going to be able to survive by themselves. They only learn it if there isn't anyone to put in the count, if there isn't anyone to tell them how to lift the net off. That's how you learn it. When you suddenly have to think, how do we do this? So do it properly. It's getting better.
Was that bit there?
Those people standing beside is all right. A little bit of movement. Yeah, well don't, because you've got to practice being all still.
You did.
Now, you've got to go to every one of those people you nearly killed and ask them what happened.
It was both.
Before we run through again. Otherwise, we may as well take the fancy jumps out. Alright? Those two have never had a problem before with their two jumps, but it happened there. And Leah's you better work out. She puts her leg out like this and she does about a 12-foot diameter. And Donna, Paul, what happened? Donna was there at the wrong time? Or? Donna, you got too close to here. There's a stage over here. I'll ask you again. Katrina, try to solve a problem with Donna which affects with this whole community.
Yeah, I know, but seeing that you faced the circle so tight now, you've missed it.
There's plenty of stuff around. You have to go make one, but later probably good, this is going to work. We can do it. And you've got to stop, you know, even though you practice in little groups, for God's sake, stop thinking of yourselves as separate little groups. There's one group, there's one movement, there's one pattern. And whatever you do anywhere in the room fits in with whatever 31 other people are doing in another part of the room. And we spend as much time as we possibly can trying to get things to fit in. And I don't want to be depressed on Sunday. I want to feel confident. I want to feel as though it's going to work. I want to see you give me that. Well, you are. All right, you ready, girls? It doesn't matter. Okay. Listening, please. Just give me your attention here as you're getting those things on. Well, this is what our aims are for today, but I'd like to make it very clear before. Because we've got the video equipment, before everyone goes, we should run through on video, sit down and watch ourselves.
Let's do it. All right.
As long as you're out of their range and still moving back when they turn, you're right. So, girls and wings, this is to go through again. You're going to be here in that position, and you're going to be all low because we want to see the colours on the backpack. And then at that point where you used to, after we run through the 4 colours, you just come up and then move back. Backpack is in position. You are.
Which way does it go?
So we'll just have to rearrange where we hold it. And this will be much easier to set up. I'm going to file it. So I'll file it. Because they never work as well as Vanessa? Yeah, I reckon we can do a bit of 12 from that. Alright? So if you cut it about there, you have a nice wide I take off the sort of all over again, of just single wide bits, all in one. Yeah. It's just a matter of cutting at the right angle and making it up. Go over there. We'll try it. Down. I'll show you something. Alright, so we're going to have some more run-throughs like we did before. Same rules apply. In between the run-throughs you work out problems, but in the run-throughs you know all the rules. We've got more people watching, which is good for you. You get used to having people watching and just not being distracted by it. Get used to the video, that's good for us. So we look back at some of the things, some of the mistakes and think about it. So I want to put in everything that we've got every time we run through. Let's go, first one. When he comes back here, you should sit up. Let's make it easy to pick you up. Right, you can come to life. It's just getting your back off. Right, so don't just stand there. Wake up. This time we'll use the curtain to see if you've got it. I'll watch you this way. But listen, the thing is, after you run through this time, the only other time you ever do this is once on Tuesday, once on Wednesday, and then once on Tuesday.